everyone, what's going on? This is Backroom News episode 192. Coming at you live.
168.
168.
So,
168.
let me check if this is episode 168. Oh, it looks like this is episode 168. We're going back in time a little bit, but that is now the present time. So there's a lot of things I could do over. This is good.
With our lack of plans for the 200th episode. We totally have plans for that episode.
Oh, dude, I have so many things planned. Like, if I just started listing them, I wouldn't be able to.
And we've been so good because it's only episode 168. We've planned way ahead for that.
Oh, yeah. Like, dude, if it was like episode 192 or something, and episode 200 was 8 episodes away, and then episode, 204? No, it would be 208, right? For 4 years? Yeah, 208. Those were that close and I didn't have it planned. That would be funny. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Do you not have a plan?
I don't know
I
what
don't
you're
think you
talking
have a
about,
plan.
Steve. I always have a plan.
I am a plan.
Yes, we are a plan. So, you know, there are a few things I could always default to.
Yeah.
I have a few ideas, and if I said the ideas, that would ruin the surprise.
Fair.
Yay. It would ruin the surprise. I have a few. We might, so I'll ruin the surprise, it's okay. We might end up doing a tabletop episode again.
Oh no.
Honestly, I was thinking about not doing anything like that, doing like a normal episode too.
Ah, yes.
Like, that might be the best thing you could do for 200. Is just do nothing special.
Yes.
And so it's just normal, you know? Be a good old time. I think it would be. What do you guys think?
Yay. Yay.
Same. Alright, so, you know, we got a bunch of cool people on today's show.
A whole bunch.
A whole handful. It's very,
Trump hands.
neatly, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'd say Trump could hold this handful.
Yep.
Okay, no, you're right. Alright, I understand your skepticism. Has anyone ever, like, measured his hands and, like, released that? I kind of want to know.
It's like I'm
I'm
pretty
sure-
big and not where it counts, you know. So it's like
I'm sure you could do like a pixel measurement
Oh, okay.
based
yeah.
on.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kyle.
So,
No problem.
hold up. So, I need to show you guys who, I think, Trump reminds me of.
Oh no.
So, I'll show this on the podcast real fast as well.
Let's go grab some double cheeseburgers at BK. Nah, I'm gonna get one
Oh,
at
no.
McDonald's. Why? There's a BK right there. I have these tiny hands. They're not that tiny. They are that tiny. And that double
This would
cheeseburger
be,
at BK,
a Trump, if Trump
So
admitted
big
his
and-
sentiments.
it's gonna make them look even tinier.
Yes.
What if I hold it for you? The double cheeseburger. 30% more meat than the McDonald's double cheeseburger.
Kind of
And
hurts.
only a buck.
Yeah, there we go. That's what, the President of the United States reminds me of.
Yeah.
Yep, so, every time someone talks about the small hands thing, I just picture that guy.
Yeah.
Like, there was a whole series of these commercials, by the way. Like, it was great. Like, there's even one where I think, like, it's him and his dad also has very small hands. So, you know, it's a good old time, I would say. So we got a few cool things we're going to end up talking about on this podcast. Well, one of them was why I didn't sleep last night. Another is we'll probably talk about D&D again because most of us here are very in D&D right now. And, you know, I think that's fair. And we'll have a few other cool little things to go over after. Yep, so should I talk about why I didn't sleep last night?
Why not?
I saw the movie It.
Okay.
Oh no, Tony.
Yeah. That was rough,
Bro,
dude.
you texted me at like 4 in the fucking morning.
I was like, I'm like, I can't sleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
I legitimately think I passed out at one point for like a half hour, and that was all I slept. Then I immediately woke up like, oh my god, I was asleep.
Why did you go watch that shit?
Mark and Rachel wanted to. Yeah, I get goaded into
Those two
things.
terrible people.
Cardboard cutout doesn't take you to.
No,
See that
you're
shit.
right. The Carbon Cutout's never taken me a scary movie before.
Yeah, right. Like, he's such a good dude.
The Cardboard Cutout, honestly, top tier gentleman. Honestly,
Yeah.
he's Did you know he's dating that Cardboard Cutout of Rachel?
Oh God.
Yeah, it's
Which one? There
Uh,
were a couple Rachels, you know.
Asian, sure.
Current Rachel?
Yeah,
Rachel 6?
it's
Return of the Rachel?
It's actually Rachel 9 Rising Machines.
Oh, I see.
No, but you know, as Mark will argue if you bring this up, he does not have a thing for Rachel's. Rachel's have a thing for him.
You know,
It does make sense.
he's full of shit.
You know, I'm gonna be a middle ground participant here. I'm a little edgy because I'm on 30 minutes of sleep, and technically he's the one who drove me to the movie. But so I am a little on edge right now because I'm tired, man. I just am. Honestly, though, so to talk about the movie, it was a good movie. It really was. It was very scary. Oh man. When I tell you, I like sweated out like 5 pounds. I fucking think I sweated out 5 pounds. Dude, like I swear, if like I took my hand and I would have put it like back of my hand up, palm down, like a puddle would have emerged.
So it did its job.
It really did its job, but I'm upset it did its job because
Yes.
I didn't get to sleep last night.
The first scary movie in a long time I've heard that has actually done its job.
Yeah, no, a lot of scary movies these days don't.
Yeah.
It's impressive because the first It was just so hilarious.
See, this movie was weird. It had funny parts, but it's just so weird. It's because it's a clown. Like, clowns are weird. You know, like, clowns are, like, scary, funny, and, like, you just don't know what to do.
Clowns are pretty sketchy.
They're sketchy individuals. Dude, dude, if you told me you were a clown, I would rethink a relationship. It's just that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kyle, don't you tell me you're a clown. I'll be so upset.
God, no.
A clown of sorts.
I mean, he's a clown as in he's funny. But, like, if he's wearing, like, a gray nose, like, I don't know what to do. So after the movie, apparently all the balloons in the movie are the same color. I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah, they're all, like, red balloons, apparently.
Oh.
And
Is that like a major plot point or something?
I don't know if it's a plot point. It's something that would have went over my head.
Yeah.
But because we were leaving the movie, and Rich was like, "Wait, all those balloons are red, by the way." I'm like, "Someone tells me after the movie's over." It's like I feel like that would have been important. You know, I'm just saying. But now, like, see, for most people to see the movie, they can look at any balloon that's not a red balloon and be like, oh, "That's still a cool balloon."
Yeah.
Me though. Oh god, get that thing away from me.
Yeah.
Dude, there were people up like north in New Jersey tying the balloons to like sewer grates and everything.
Why?
To sketch people out.
Oh God.
Oh dude, if I came home and I saw that, I would have freaked out. I would have.
Yeah.
I just would have. I would have just been upset, lonely, crying even. Oh my god, it's so Derek put in that group chat. It says Ermergud and it's yeah. Yep. But unfortunately there are more scary things out there than clown movie. Hurricane Irma is supposed to hit Florida soon.
Yeah.
so that's not good. Not good, dude. The weather needs to take a chill pill, dude. Like, just needs to chill. We just had a hurricane. We don't need another one. Go away.
Yeah.
We don't need this. Not at all. Not in the slightest, I'd say. But yeah, I don't know. So I'll talk about the movie just a little bit more. I think it was a good movie. It was very entertaining, well done. All those child actors, I guarantee, like, no, I can't guarantee it, but they were all really good. And whoever casted and was in charge of casting in that movie did an amazing job. Like, because they found, like, kids that were really good at acting. And that's not easy to do. Like, the only the only other, like, better child actor, like, group that I could ever think of is probably, like, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, trio. It's probably casted better, but, like, because they were casted, like, perfectly. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, no one else here saw the Scary Clown movie, I assume?
Not yet. Super pumped
Next
to
week.
though, but again, waiting till it's out of theaters.
Okay. Are you going to see
I
it,
think we're
Kyle?
going on Friday.
Good luck.
It's clown.
I mean, kind of.
Just think of it like you're playing the game, Kyle.
Clowns are just people.
Clowns are people too.
No, they're not.
Do you know
People
anything
aren't
about it,
scary,
by the way?
Spiders are fucking scary, okay?
Oh, hey, Kyle.
What?
Do you know anything about this movie?
No.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. Chris,
that's
you know
fine.
about this movie, right?
Yeah.
So you see the flaws in what some of the things he said?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's why it was so funny.
Yeah.
As long as it's not made of spiders, I'm okay. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, no, Kyle, you'll love that movie.
Okay.
See, I feel like I could tell, Kyle, I could tell you, though, that if there were spiders in it or not, and you would not have any idea to believe me. I'll be honest, I don't know why I remember this right now, but I remember, like, I don't remember why we were talking about it, but, like, we turned Kyle into a spider. What was that for?
No.
Does anyone remember that?
Those for nothing, never happened.
Chris, you remember this, right?
What?
It was great. Like, we were talking about something, and then, like, Kyle became a spider in it or something.
Yep.
And Kyle just freaked out.
The Paniton dumped into a fire, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did. Because he, like, I can't even look down. Why? Because I'd see me get grossed out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh no.
Yeah. Kyle is afraid of spiders. I mean, I can understand, but, like, you're so much bigger than they are, Kyle.
Yeah, and?
You can just
I'm bigger than
squish.
most people are. Take shit.
He just goes squish.
Yeah.
To then spiders.
But it's gross and it's everywhere, and I don't know that it's gone. It might have babies everywhere, and they might come to attack me because revenge.
Oh, like, I'm just picturing, like, a movie now where, like, it's just Kyle and he squishes a
I have
spider.
to sleep at some
Yeah.
point. Those fuckers just like wake up and just like crawl on my
And
nose
then, like,
just,
it's like we-
legs everywhere, and I'm fucking like, oh god, I don't know.
Yeah, so the Kyle at the beginning of the movie, Kyle kills a spider, like, all casually or not, but that spider was actually a mother and had, like, 800 spider babies, and the
Oh,
spider
God.
babies are trained, like, and, like, trained to be real spider professionals, and they, like, all plot their revenge on Kyle.
There's parachuting spiders, dude. That's a thing.
Professional
They jump out
spiders.
of trees and they just fucking like parachute at you. It's oh.
For someone who doesn't like spiders, you know a lot about spiders.
Well,
Know your enemy, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to know. So I'm.
listen, you just light the house on fire if you find one.
So Kyle,
Don't
That's just how it works.
honest question. I don't mean to like skeeve you out with this.
Yeah.
Are tarantulas worse or better than most spiders?
Much worse.
Okay.
Much,
It is worse,
They're big
okay.
and they're hairy and they're
Okay, just because like I don't know, because like they can't really. It's harder for a tarantula to sneak up on you.
officially skeeved, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I try. I need to. You know.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, does anyone else have fears they want to talk about?
Oh.
Spiders.
Are you afraid of spiders too, Steve?
I'm afraid of heights and spiders. That's.
Oh my god, what if you were like on top of a cliff and spiders were coming at you And
Yeah.
like your only way to get away from the spiders was jumping.
Into a vat of needles. Perfect.
Oh, oh man.
That's some nightmare fuel right there. you
Oh,
know?
that last part made it very bad.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Chris, what are you afraid of?
I don't know.
All right, so Chris, basically what I'm picturing here is that you wake up one morning, and you realize that the only computer you're allowed to use is a Mac for the rest of
Yeah,
your life.
these things terrify me. You're not wrong.
I mean, but you could put Linux on the Mac.
Ian, you can't edit it. Nick, you can't
Okay,
do
for
anything.
starters. Although I can put Linux on the Mac, I still am the owner of
Of a
an
Mac.
Apple product.
Yeah, and and you look down, your phone is now an iPhone. And anytime,
And,
and they only sell iPhones now. Like Canada will only sell iPhones. Like that's the only phone they sell now. Canada made a deal with Apple. Like, oh, Apple bought Canada. That's it. Yeah, and everywhere is just Apple products. Like, even
That
your
would hurt.
apples are made by Apple now. Weird. Dude, Apple just needs to go into fruit. It would be such a good idea.
No.
I'd be so into it. I'd be like, that's so
How
funny.
could they ruin it? I don't know.
They're gonna ruin apples for everyone, but I want to know how they do it. Alright, so, for me, Nightmare Fuel. Alright, I relive last night. Okay, that's it.
No, I got it better, Tony.
Alright, let's hear it.
You relived last night in color.
Oh, God! The horror!
In color. It's the only thing you can see in color is that movie.
Oh, that'd be rough. I'd be like, well, I already see black and white, fuck it. It's fine. I didn't need color anyway. Color's overrated.
Yeah, right. I too was up at 4 a.m. last night.
For different reasons, I suppose.
Not good. Yeah, no.
Not because of the movie It, yeah.
No. Not because of it.
Yeah.
But how did you close your eyes for 15 minutes?
I did take a little bit of a nap, yeah. I don't
But
know.
that always tell me when I didn't want to go for a nap.
Yeah.
Close your eyes for 15 minutes. But I don't want to.
That's the whole point. I'm scared.
His whole thing was like, did you peek? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, then it wasn't 15 minutes. Just laying with your eyes closed, they fall asleep, essentially.
It's like no peeking. Come on, you know when you tell me not to peek, I want to peek now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I know you two are gonna see it anyway, but I would not suggest that movie. It's really good. Yeah, no, that sounds backwards, but still, the reason I'm not suggesting a movie is how good it is.
Yeah.
Like if it was bad, I'd be like, "Oh, go see it. It's hilarious." But yeah, that's cool. So we'll move on. So Kyle, I never told you what my new D&D character's name means.
Nope.
And if you
I
somehow
just
knew
saved
that, I'd be very impressed.
I
So do you
speak
know what?
Swedish,
So
though.
my character's name, I'm gonna really botch the last name, but it's gonna be how I say it. His name is Nodis Frontar, and I took it from the CS:GO team Nodis Vincere.
Navi. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Navi. And Navi Nodis Vincere means born to win. And Nodis Frontar means born to steal. Because I'm a rogue.
God damn it, Nafa.
Oh no, it's fine. I already let Hydra know.
Nene.
My character will always refer to him as Nene.
Yo, what up,
Nene.
Nene? What's up?
Nene.
That's Nene for you.
That was a D-snap, by the way, if it didn't come through the mic.
Yep.
Add
Yeah, added in post-production. This like really loud snap into the mic. Yeah. I also have my dice out now,
Oh. Oh no.
so I can't stop
We
playing.
call
with
him
dice.
Nappa like Nappa because reasons.
But Vegeta. Tricks are for kids.
Just for kids. Vegeta.
Snapper.
Vegeta. I'm haunting you.
Oh,
that shit.
That's so great. Oh man, yeah, good times. Good times at the Ghost Snap Institute of Technology.
Good times in Cleveland today.
It's Cleveland.
Coming
We're
to
in Cleveland?
town, everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh, have you never seen that, Tony?
Seen what?
The Cleveland hastily made Cleveland tourism video.
Is it the one that goes? It's not Detroit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then I've seen it. Yeah. Because it's like they try to like explain why Cleveland's not so bad, and then at the end
Yeah.
they just give up and say, "Oh, it's not Detroit."
Yep.
It's great. That was
It's
top tier.
so great.
Very top tier, I'd say.
Yes.
I would say all of the keks were made.
Yes, every single one.
Yeah, I would say that as well. Alright, so I have a challenge for you guys. It's I want
What's
you guys to name cute animals that aren't like obvious.
Chipmunk.
That's pretty
I
obvious.
feel like that's a bit obvious.
Kangaroo.
Chinchilla.
Ooh, chinchillas are good. Do you say kangaroo?
Yes.
Kangaroos can be cute, yeah.
Yeah.
They're big.
Terrifying.
At least it's
Do you
not.
say they're terrified, Chris?
Yes.
This are terrifying.
Yeah,
by the
I mean
way.
you're right.
Yeah.
Not so much. Like I don't have a fear of them. Like what's the word I'm thinking?
Oh no,
of?
they are terrifying. He's right.
Yeah.
They'll
They'll
kick
kick
you
the shit
in.
out of you.
Yeah.
My fear is fully logical with them
They
Yeah.
just break your windshields and shit.
Yeah.
and your necks.
They are the dominant.
I mean, we have guns, so they're not. But yes.
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time, Chris.
I thought it was illegal to shoot them.
I mean,
Isn't
it's
it?
not illegal for them to shoot us.
I mean,
Okay.
like yeah.
It's self-defense. He's coming right at me. He's like 2 miles away. I don't care. He's coming right at me.
Have you seen kangaroos in action? They'll fuck you up.
I've seen Kangaroo Jack, motherfucker. Okay, you know, just saying.
He stole a lot of money in a sweatshirt. It was a lucky
Yeah.
sweatshirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, because, like, I saw an Axe Reddit thing for this. And there was
Yeah,
this
Axe-
really
why would you
cute
axe Reddit?
Ask Reddit.
Yeah.
And it was a really cute, like, fish thing, and I don't remember what it's called.
Fish are gross.
This one was cute.
I don't believe you.
Oh god.
I'm gonna Google cute fish and see what comes up.
Well, I don't know if it's technically a fish. It might be more like a reptile, actually.
Not as bad.
Alright, I can't remember what it's called. No, they were so cute.
Oh god.
Well, there's some cute reptiles here. Like, these aren't the reptile I was looking for.
These are not the reptiles you are looking for.
You're right.
Sorry, I just have to learn to type to you. It would be funny though, right?
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, there's
find-
you know.
That's it.
What is it?
What are you?
President Trump is a cute reptile.
You.
Maybe just a reptile.
Not so cute.
Not so cute, but still a reptile. At least we're talking about reptiles.
Oh, Derek.
Okay,
I
they're
just saw what
funny
Derek
though. They just look
posted.
gross.
What? A newt?
Gerd?
What?
Are we talking about newts?
Ermagerd.
Yeah,
Whose face
that.
is that in there? See that far away?
It's
Good face.
the Ermagerd person.
I hope that brings you to the picture that I have it on. If not, I messed up.
Yes. Yes, that is correct. You are correct.
The little thingy with the 4 legs and
Yeah.
the little, like...
It's an axolotl.
It's a what?
Okay.
I believe it's called an axolotl.
They're cute.
Yeah. I mean,
Your
yeah, baby turtles are pretty good too. Like,
They are, yeah.
I
let's
like the
see.
turtle better. Or the beavers.
Things that normally wouldn't be considered cute,
Yeah, but they are cute though, right?
but
Like,
they are cute.
yeah. So pigs are really cute. Like little baby piggies. Piglets are adorable.
No, they're fucking disgusting.
But look, have you seen a piglet, Kyle?
yes, in
Look-
person,
look at
several
your
of them.
face.
What about the blobfish?
the blobfish? Which one's the blobfish?
I'll get you a picture.
Okay,
I used to live beside a bunch of those fuckers.
blobfish.
No, the pigs.
Oh, were they
Wait, do you?
baby pigs?
Some of them were.
Here, there you go. You're gonna want to show that on stream.
Oh, it's so ugly. Oh, poor little guy. Aw.
I mean, it's kind of cute.
The cute
Not
and
even
ugly
a little
way.
bit. That can't be real.
It is real. It's a real thing. Oh,
The-
but on the subject, octopus.
You're terrible at knowing.
Have you seen a baby octopus?
Most things that are babies, I'll probably
no,
find
no.
cute.
Look at this thing, though.
Alright.
Look
No,
at
they're
this
actually
thing, Tony.
super cute.
They are amazing.
What?
First off, you didn't specify baby before. And second off, a little bit, okay?
And second off, you put up a good point.
second off, I
Look
look
at
at
that
it,
little
like,
guy.
okay.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's also gonna suck your face off, but I mean, it's fine. It's probably fine.
Well,
I
look
actually
at it.
Stumbled across a list that was like, I've closed it now, but it was 8 cute sea creatures that will have no remorse killing you,
yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
and the third one was octopus.
Yep.
Yeah.
They'll have no remorse.
There's so many. Dude, it's hard for animals to be ugly. I'm gonna tell you that. They have
Yeah.
to really try.
no.
I mean,
Bears
the
are cute.
blobfish.
Dude, have you seen bears? They're adorable.
Yeah, bears are adorable.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, a lot of things are not. You know what I mean? I feel like more are ugly than things that are
Kyle, thoughts and opinions on river bears?
terrifying. Fucking terrifying. But my neighbor bears weren't as bad. They're just little black bears, and they were just chilling.
Oh,
the time.
that's cute. Did you
What
feed them?
about
Oh god, no.
That would be
Don't
a
feed
horrible idea.
Yeah.
what about the Australian drop bear?
Nope. Those things are fucking terrifying, and they're not cute.
I
That's a
don't know what it
koala,
looks
man.
like.
It's literally a koala.
It's literally
They're
a koala
cool.
that's gone batshit insane.
Yes.
What is it called?
An Australian
Just-
drop bear.
Chris, make the convertible ute.
What?
Make the
Oh
convertible
god.
The one that I went for doesn't even have a sunroof.
I know, but it'd be hilarious.
There's like no rigidity there.
Yep.
It's literally just a claw. It's showing its teeth.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between this and a koala? Because I don't think there is.
There isn't.
That technically they're actually a folk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Thing.
like, these are all pictures of koalas, guys. Yeah, I didn't know it's a koala.
Oh, come on, the drop bear.
Oh, the drop
Gotta
bear
love
is
the drop
very
bear.
cute. You know, I want to say it's almost as cute as the Loch Ness monster.
And Sandshrew.
Yeah.
Did you say Sandshrew? Like the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Fucking
I mean,
Sandshrew.
everyone drop bears and fucking Loch Ness monsters over here.
Come
Can't say
on,
goddamn
the
Sandshrew.
Pokemon. But Kyle, that's not real.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
don't
have
see
you
what
seen
point
a baby
you're trying to
Bigfoot
make.
before? little baby yeti.
No.
A baby abominable snowman?
I mean, who hasn't?
Chupacabra.
Everyone's seen the claymation fucking
Yeah.
Christmas cartoon?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Claymation
So,
Christmas thing.
see,
There's a
that thing was
abominable snowman
cute.
in that.
Later, not at first. Definitely not
Not
at first. But later, it like skunks are cute,
Or the claymation skunks are fucking annoying as shit.
but they're cute.
No, they smell bad.
No, they do. Yeah, just because something smells bad doesn't mean you can enjoy its cuteness from distance.
Yes, it does. Because it's usually roadkill.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you got a point. But the face of a skunk is cute.
Pepe Le Pew? No, the French.
Yeah.
No,
Pepe
fuck
Le
you.
Dude,
Oh,
he just wanted all of the
he's
women,
French.
and like they just didn't want him.
Yeah, because he's French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Wait, is that going to be a convertible ute, Chris? Please tell me it's a convertible ute.
No.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
A UK.
I'm
Is
in
this
the
one you
process
bought?
of purchasing a vehicle.
Is this the one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I sent a picture to group chat.
You
Yeah,
did.
yeah. I just wasn't sure what the other picture was.
I bought the ugly duckling one
Why did you do that?
because it's beautiful in its own right.
Well, what was this? What's this for?
That's because they never came with manual transmissions.
Working on 6 Okay. Oh, they're working on it. They haven't done it yet.
Well, that's Summit Racing has a bunch of things that they say will work, but I mean, I'm in no rush. It's basically like
This is
whenever
you,
I'm sure at
Chris
some
is
point the
gonna make-
transmission's gonna go.
He's gonna put
Yeah.
this on his charger and
Reasons.
we'll
So
put
when the
it on there.
transmission goes, fuck it, I'll just do a swap while I'm at it.
Well, how many clicks are you at?
140,000.
That's not bad.
2,000 in the last year.
Wait, are you building a kit truck?
Yes, he is.
This is a bit further down the line, and it's not a truck; it's a ute.
There's a difference.
You are putting the bush bar on it, though, right? Like, that's happening.
No.
What? You have to make people think it's a cop car until they see the back of it.
That'd be so funny though.
Right? That's what I mean, because you get a black one, you try and get the rims like this, and then you get, like, the bush bar, and people just think it's a cop car until, like, while they see you head on until they see the side profile of it.
I'm not that much of an asshole. Also, they've switched basically all of them to the 2014s. A completely different front.
I saw that here yesterday. Not yesterday, last week.
Yeah, they switched most of them though,
Okay.
so it's a little less fear instilling.
So funny.
Oh yeah, hella funny. But I'm not doing it.
Just imagine you see a charger in your rearview mirror. It pulls up beside you, or it's still behind you. You freak out. Oh god, it's a cop. It pulls up beside you. It's Chris. You see it's a ute. He winks and does and speeds past you.
And drives into a tree.
And then he drives into a tree.
That's why I need the bush bar.
Yeah. It's because like what you did look really cool for that second because you wink and point. You're like, and
Yep.
Yeah.
But like you did like a double hand kind of one, so your hands were not on the steering wheel, and you turned into a tree.
Here we go. This answers all of Kyle's questions.
Of why you can't convertible it? I know why you can't.
No. Actually, this slightly implies that you might be able to.
I mean, like, you can, you shouldn't.
But mostly this is just answering like the questions that everybody always ends up having when like, oh, I'm gonna cut my car in half.
Yeah.
Load. Yes.
To be fair, the people that are making it are fairly smart people, but the people they're selling to are not
Oh,
usually
yeah.
as smart people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Dude, the scariest thing ever is when you're opening a bottle of soda and like it looks like it's going fine, and then at the last
Yeah.
second stuff starts shooting up.
Diet soda doesn't really have that problem. I don't know why.
Right, you can have normal soda. But diet soda blows.
Some diet
Fuck
soda
you,
can be
Steve.
good, to be honest.
Well, so yeah, you very quickly learn which ones are acceptable and which ones aren't.
Yeah.
And then you drink those ones for a few months, and then you forget what the real, like, non-diet one tastes like, so you start drinking the diet one of something that doesn't match up as well, and then you don't notice, and you
Yeah.
just move on.
That's
Yeah,
literally
wait,
what I am with like gluten-free bread and like dairy-free cheese.
Well,
Ah.
so Mountain
I've
Dew is a
had
good
most
one
of them.
because that stuff's toxic shit no matter what you put in.
I think that was one of the better ones that I've had, but like I can
Sprite's a
usually
good
taste
one.
that being very fucking strong in it.
Sprite's a
Right?
good one.
What about 7-Up?
I don't know.
I've had 7-Up, but I haven't had Sprite.
Okay, I only have Sprite. Sprite's a good one. Ginger ale, wasn't a huge fan of ginger ale anyway,
No,
so
ginger
ginger
ale's
ale's a good
awful.
one.
No,
And
the ginger
those
ale's
are pretty much the main. A&W root beer is also a good one.
Ever had ginger beer?
I have. It's terrible.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
How about Moxie? Have you guys ever had Moxie?
That's a
No.
restaurant in the city.
Yeah, I was
they
gonna
hire-
say I've been to the
like-
restaurant, but I don't think I've had whatever you're referring to.
they
No,
hire
it's
very
soda.
high personality waitresses.
Yes,
that's the
yes,
word.
loaded with personality.
Yep, that one.
Plot?
Yeah. Lots of plot.
Lots of, yeah.
Oh God.
I'm trying to look up the Moxie restaurant now in Canada. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
I remember
Moxie's
Jamie couldn't
big.
get a job
Oh,
there,
Moxie's,
and
yeah.
she was like, and she was pissed, and I was like, I didn't say it like this, but I'm like, but you're easy like an 8.5. Why couldn't you get a job there? Like,
You know, it sounds like fucking Hooters.
No, it's
It's-
exactly what it is.
It's a higher
Just-
class Hooters.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm seeing some pictures. It is, yeah.
You know, that sounds like an oxymoron.
it's less on
The
chest
first
size
and
more
second
on
time I
just
went, we
general.
got the one gay bartender.
Oh
Really?
God.
Gay guy bartender. Or not bartender,
It's
server.
not by chance.
What do you mean it's not by chance? I went with my family.
Yeah.
They saw you.
Fair enough.
They're like,
Yeah.
that one wants him. Kyle gets the same treatment, so you shouldn't be
Maybe
so upset.
exactly.
I did just realize, Kyle, the battery's in the trunk.
What?
The battery's in
Really?
the trunk.
Really?
Which is fine. That's actually pretty common these days, especially with, cramming a
Is it
P8 into
electric?
that.
Wait a minute. Oh no, no. Okay.
But the battery's in the trunk, and I'm gonna put a bet on it.
Yeah.
I have to figure that out.
You have to make a box for it.
That's not hard.
Build,
I know, I'm
build a
just
bet
saying.
box. It's fine.
It's just a matter of, like, it being accessible, because, Canada.
Yeah, just put a toolbox over it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Works.
I'm gonna sucker you into helping me with this.
You know what I mean? You gotta get one of those diamond plated ones, because reasons.
No, I'm not putting a single inch of diamond plate on the entire thing. Fuck you.
I'm just
Come on,
saying,
it's great stuff.
If I'm helping you, this is how this is going, by the way. You're getting bush fires, diamond plating, like...
Oh, did you see the picture of the front of the car?
Yes?
Look at where the fog lights are.
Scrolling. Meow. Meow, meow. Yeah. Oh, down there?
The current owner didn't like the look of them, so he just painted over them.
Yeah.
They're functional fog lights. So, like, one of the first things I have to do is take off the covers for them and paint strip them.
I never use fog lights.
Yeah,
Why
why
not?
not?
I like the look of them,
Don't need
though,
them.
Kyle. That's the thing.
No.
Do you mean high beams?
No fog
No.
lights.
fog lights
Fog
is a
lights are
separate
like
thing.
lower than low beams.
Yeah, like they're mounted lower in the bumper usually to actually shoot under the fog on the road.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You mean high beams? No, that's the exact opposite. Because if you use high beams in the fog, you can't see fucking anything.
You go dead blind. My light bar is
Yeah.
actually a really good fog light.
Because
Because
it is low enough.
mounted below the bumper.
Yeah. Is it too bright though? Or is it fine?
No, it's pretty good. I've used it before. It's not as good as most fog lights would be. You still get a bit of a wall effect, but it's a fairly distant wall effect, so it's still a lot better than headlights.
Fuck, dude, going in one day last week, didn't see like 20 feet in front of my vehicle. It was
Oh
fucked.
god.
When I
Oh,
got
it's
to the
not
city, it wasn't that bad. Like, I had like easily 10 times the vision. But like, from about Kinburn to... No, maybe Panmure. Panmure to about, like, March. I couldn't see shit. Like, the car in front of me, I could see. The car in front of him, gone.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You know what's nice though? They just finished repaving that whole section of March I drive over every day.
Nice.
So I don't have to drive a new car over fucking torn up road.
Yep.
Dude, when they repave things, it's always the best.
Well, the thing was like, when we just started my job, they, like, tore up that whole section. Like,
Yep.
a huge section of it. A couple
In 2
kilometers.
months.
And they left it, like... Yeah, they left it open for, like, a month and a half.
Yep. They always
And it
do all
was
the work
right
in,
when
like,
I was
fucking,
originally,
3
like,
days.
planning on buying a car. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna buy a brand new car, and then fuck up the suspension in a week.
Yeah, that would not have been fun.
But I hate construction here because they always like they'll lay out all the cones, they'll lower all the fucking speed limits, they'll have cops fucking watching it, and they'll tear up the road, and they'll leave it for like 3 weeks, and then they'll do it all in like a day or 2. It's just
That's
like it's so
annoying.
fucking annoying. It's
That's
so
the way
fucking
construction works, though.
annoying.
Well, like,
so
this
idiots.
is literally, like,
It's on a
you know-
main fucking street.
3/4 of the high-tech district for all of Ottawa. Everyone working there would have to pass through this one road,
Yeah.
That's-
morning and night. And they did most of their quote-unquote work, you know, putting cones down and blocking traffic, during the morning and night rush hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
That sucks.
It's okay. Main Street Vampire has been torn up for 2 years.
Dude, so like, I don't go to that college anymore, but the community college I used to go to, the way that I went had construction over a different part of it for like the entire time I went there. I went back there once with friends, like, because my semester ended before I was it. The construction was completely done and everything looked really nice, and I'm like, are you serious? Once I stop coming this way,
Yep.
it's done. Really? It took that? Is it because I stopped coming here? Like, I want to say it's not, but it really feels like it is.
It's because that asshole in your class stopped going there.
Yeah.
All right, boys. So I do have to get out of here.
Alright, Steve, I do appreciate you coming on, though.
Yeah. But construction is everywhere. And it hurts on my campus because like they'll just build it in your only way to class. Like you'll be going to class and suddenly there will be no more sidewalk and you'll be like, fuck.
It's like, what do?
And they just built a wall. Like,
It's like, but
this has
Steve,
happened
Classic
before.
America.
Steve, actually, what you don't realize though is
Well-
that's part of your grade.
Is getting to fucking class.
You're an engineer, aren't you? You need to construct a way to class. Do you ever
I
think
mean,
about that?
I would say you
Yeah.
find the most efficient route, but that works
I mean,
too.
well, you can't go that way, right? So he needs to find a new, most efficient route.
Yeah.
And then since it's engineering, close enough for all intents and purposes works.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh man.
I mean,
Close enough is how I live my life.
yeah.
Worked out so far.
But the thing is, they never finish any construction projects either. They just start new ones.
Yeah, that's construction.
Yeah.
Probably done in house. Actually, no, they'd actually finish things probably.
Yeah.
Well, another company, then they can just start new things and then fuck everything up and then ask for more money, and then they're like, well, our shit's a fuckfest right now, so yeah, here's more money to finish up.
It's horrible.
Like, that's what they do. That's what
Yeah.
happens, by the way. That's a thing.
Well, people are evil.
Ants is what they are.
Yeah, we said the same thing with different words.
Yeah.
So on my second monitor, I'm watching Mythic play right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fuck you, now I'm turning on Critical Role.
That's
I
fun.
paused it for the podcast, but, you know,
No, it's just up so I can see the score.
yeah, okay, whatever we say.
It has no effect on how I do the podcast. I always have the second monitor up for chat, but there's no one in chat.
Yeah.
So it's just like, instead of that, I basically have HLTV up.
Also, almost caught up on Critical Role, and I'm kind of sad.
Lie to me again, Hydro.
I'm 108.
Chris. I have to talk to my mod in chat.
Hey, you were the
King
one
of
that just said there was
Anyway.
no one in chat.
I must go, boys.
Bye.
Alright, bye, Steve.
Okay, I like the cat licking the vacuum. That's fucking amazing.
User disconnected from your
That's probably
channel.
the best thing Triton's ever sent.
The cat, wait, doing what? What did I not see this? Oh, he just did this. Okay.
That's probably the best thing he's ever sent. I'm just gonna say that.
Why was the cat licking the vacuum?
And then attacking it?
Well, I think the vacuum attacked it.
I have found the... I need to get my hands on the owner's manual, but I've found the most expensive spark plugs. I'm gonna buy those and put those in right away.
That's amazing.
Oh, Keyleth killed it. Let's see her Britta the finishing move. End up dying somehow.
It's funny because it's true.
Oh man.
Like, she's Britta, like 100%, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is the platform in which you want to talk about it, Chris. But do you want to talk about the idea we were talking about last night with Kyle now?
I informed Kyle
Okay.
in the past. I
worry for
really
him.
don't have any issues with discussing it.
Okay. Just 'cause I know that none of the other people who would play would watch this anyway, so...
Okay, yeah, heads up, Kyle. I came up with the idea while Hydra was here, so he knows about the idea of me being a different person when I show up.
Oh! Yeah, sorry, I was gonna pitch us a different thing.
Oh,
It's a-
what is it?
Because you guys are friends or something,
Yeah.
you guys, like, don't
Prank
know that
them
you're
together?
both going... Okay, so you guys don't know that you're both going to this, like, same meeting, and you show up as each other.
Wait, can we do that?
Right?
Yes!
Like, say you guys, like, met before, like, whatever is fighting pitch or some shit, like, you were announcing for it or some kind of shit, Chris, I don't know. Whatever. And then, like... yeah, it's like you
That's
get met, and
amazing.
then, like, you get, like, this contract, you're both like, oh yeah, we have a job tomorrow, and then you're like, hey, good luck, buddy, and then you go, dressed up as him, and then he goes dressed up as you, and then you show up there, and you're like, eh,
It was like, okay. It's like,
just roll with it. Like,
it's like, really? Really?
I'm
do
so
you?
down.
Can we do? I
Thank you,
want to
thank
do
you,
that.
Kyle.
sorry, that came in my head today, and I was
So,
like, that'd be fucking amazing.
The only issue is it helps that, you know, the people we're meeting have never actually met us before.
Yeah.
But, like, am I gonna have to wear stilts or something?
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not a magical disguise kid, is it?
I'm 2'9", Kyle.
It's
It
fine.
was a magical
No,
disguise.
it's fine. He can wear stilts. It's just more dramatic when he reveals it.
Yes, okay, yeah, let's go with that.
It's like, why are you walking so weird?
There's a way too stealthy man wearing child's clothing in your room right now.
Wait, how am I gonna get shorter?
No, you're just gonna be
Exactly, you should
like
wear
the
child's
tallest.
clothing, is what I said.
You're just gonna be the tallest halfling in existence.
Yeah. You're like wearing clothes that are like 2 sizes too short for you.
Yeah,
you don't
no,
have, like, 2
Kim.
sizes
So
too
no,
small, and
I'm
like-
just gonna walk on my knees the entire time. I'm just very slow.
Disadvantage on all
Yeah,
acrobatics
yeah.
checks.
Disadvantage. It's like, alright, you roll with disadvantage. Yeah, I know.
It's
you
out of,
roll
out
with
of-
disadvantage. The other players are like, why does he roll with disadvantage? Yeah, I know. Okay.
It's performance checks by both of you, by the way.
Yeah, but Kyle.
And also
Performance check.
hilarity. Yeah.
With advantage in my modifier.
You're gonna be really selling that you are a rogue. Unless you roll a natural 1, and then it's gonna be like, I have Miss Carver one hand and a rod in the other.
Oh no.
I told you about that, right? So
Yep.
They're used to Miss Carver? Yeah, okay.
I have a sham and I have a sword, so I can make
Yeah.
my arms longer that way.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
And they reach out their hand to shake it. It
Ow!
feels wooden. They reach out their hand to shake your other hand. It hurts.
It's a peg hand. I'm a pirate.
Did I mention that my backstory? I used to play this game and I lost an arm.
Wait, Chris, you don't have mage hand?
He has
Oh
me.
my god, just cast mage hand.
Magic hand.
Oh my god.
I need to find. I'm looking stuff up for my car. And
Yeah, anyway, in the spring I might buy that.
Oh, what are you gonna
But
buy?
Kyle.
Something almost exactly like that.
DTS.
It's the right color.
DTS.
That'll be the other option if I don't have as much money as I think I will.
DTS and get it wrapped.
Wait, what car are you gonna get cut?
A CTS.
What's
Either cock's too short, but then my brother was like, but if you save more money, you could buy this 5-liter Mustang. The 6-speed 5-liter Mustang. And I'm like, yep.
Kyle, what kind of high-tech douchebag do you want to be?
The one with glass packs.
Oh, yeah, no, you need to, I didn't mention this, to you, I mentioned to other people. I do get the stock muffler with my Charger, but it's in the trunk.
Yep.
Huh.
The person has installed aftermarket exhaust, and it is fairly free-flowing. Like very free-flowing. Like just below ticket free-flowing.
Yeah.
So, basically, yeah, already doing that. That's just happening. Also, the intake, you can see that in the engine bay.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Which I am totally going to get my friend to print off a sticker for that intake to put down the intake, tube that says the box said 10 horsepower.
heck.
Whilst also trying to figure out how to actually make it a cold air intake by, closing it off rather than it being the way it is, because they're not actually effective the way it is. But yeah. Big plans for that car. And I don't even have it yet.
This is a choice for
It is nice to have plans though for stuff that you will own. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a bad idea.
Fair enough. Like, I've got a list of, the things I'm doing. If I get it this week, the things I'm doing this week, which is just, basic stuff. I'll do an oil change. I'll put new spark plugs in it. I'll check what fluids I need to check on it.
Transmission fluid.
That's... where's the laughter there?
I mean, where?
I don't get the joke, Kyle.
This is an automatic.
There's still automatic transmission fluid, Kyle?
I know.
Oh, okay, because, man...
That was the joke.
Fuck you.
He wanted transmission to go bad, remember? So you can put a manual in it.
No, not exact. Yes, I won't mind if the transmission goes. When I have
Pour water
money
into
saved up to put a manual in.
That's fair.
Just pour water in it. It's fine.
Oh, no, Kyle, stop!
No, it's fine, because I've got so many jugs of ATF here. Because my van leaks power steering fluid, but my van uses ATF as power steering fluid.
Oh my god. I'm just picturing, it's like, Chris is just like, alright, I have money saved up. How do I'm just gonna pour water into it. What? I'm just gonna pour water into it.
Alcohol,
Watch
something,
it
firearms.
go.
What?
I have enough money saved up for a new manual transmission. Time to just
Fuck it up.
neutral drop it at every start.
Alcohol, tobacco, firearms?
ATF? Yeah.
Okay.
Totally on automatic transmission fluid, Kyle. Thank you.
Yeah.
Every fucking time.
Yeah.
That's tranny fluid. It's for gender fluidity. Come on.
Oh my god, is your
Oh!
car gonna be Tumblr?
No. 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 What was I gonna say? My sister's university, the bathrooms now say have plaques on them that say instead of
Gender inclusive?
well, yeah, they say this bathroom is for anyone who identifies as a male, including, and then has like a stupid list of things.
Okay.
Oh my god.
For my university, every set of bathrooms, one of them says gender inclusive on it, instead of male and female. So, like, there'll be a male one, and there could be a gender inclusive one, or there could be a female one, and then there's a gender inclusive one.
I'm supposed to go to?
It's so funnily enough,
As a normal person, where do I go?
you like as a dude, you just go to the gender inclusive one if you see that the other one's female.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So one will be female and one will be gender inclusive, or the other one will be male and the other one will be gender inclusive. Which I think is still a better halfway than a big, expensive plaque on a university that's literally in massive debt that says, this bathroom is for anyone that identifies as a blah blah blah. No shit, the little logos meant the same damn thing.
So wait, okay, so there's like a women's bathroom and then a gender inclusive one. What if you're a dude trying to be a chick?
Dude, you
don't
can,
get to use the
well, no,
women's
you could still can use the gender inclusive one if you want.
This isn't a
But
matter
you
of
can't use the women's one?
You
okay, this is so the way it would work for him is trans people go to the bathroom that they identify with. People who are other gendered, something other than male or female, can use the trans or the
gender inclusive one. But the gender inclusive one is also could also be just a normal males or females bathroom because there's nothing special about them. It's just a plaque, and it's just, I guess, like a nice thought more.
Yeah, they don't have snowflekes on the walls.
Yeah.
They have snowflekes on the toilets.
That'd be great.
Well, that's why
I would
wanna use
fucking
the girls'
love if there was
bathroom. Can I use
snowflakes in the
girls'
toilets. That'd
bathroom?
be awesome. I would like that.
I was making a joke there, but that's fine.
But like, imagine.
Scented candles and couches. And... I know how those things work.
I wouldn't leave the bathroom.
Tony, you're clearly American. You don't hate snowflakes enough. Like the actual snowflakes.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I mean...
Not the people.
Yeah, you're right. I hate snow, but it's not here right now, so I don't have to hate it.
Kyle, the car's never been sprayed. From what I can tell, there was like no evidence of it being sprayed.
The dude as soon as you get it.
Which meant I did not understand how the fuck the bottom was that good.
What year is it?
It's an '08.
Did you not drive in the winter?
The last guy didn't really drive it in the winter much.
It was on before that.
I don't have very much information on that.
I mean, like, sorry, how many kilometers would the guy have had it on it before that? Like, so, like, the last guy, you know when he got it?
The last guy got it a year ago and put about 2,000 kilometers on it.
Oh, okay.
But I actually think that the last guy babied it less than the guy before that.
Sick.
Based on just general evidence. Like, the guy before it kept it bone stock, everything.
Yeah.
But everything is in pristine condition.
Okay, I don't know, like, everything about cars. What do you mean it hasn't been sprayed?
Well, sprayed for the winter, for all the salt and
That's
bullshit.
more of a Canada thing.
Okay.
You do like it's not so much oil, it's like an oil mix thing. You spray the bottom of it and maybe some more spots on it.
They were looked at, it's oil. Come on,
with
man.
this thick oil-based like residue. That just coats it so that salt and water and stuff can't hit the bottom, so it can't
Did they
rust.
drill holes anymore? They used to drill holes.
There's a few spots they still tend to drill holes, and actually the current owner drilled his own holes in a couple. He pointed that out, like, oh, in these door panels, I drilled these holes. The reason for these holes was so I could drip oil in this area.
Okay.
And that's when I was like, this guy babied it.
That's good though, right?
If you, so
Yeah,
Kyle, if
the
you
oil
just
still
get,
doesn't rust.
if you just get the bottom coating, then
Yeah.
they don't drill holes or anything. But if you get like more of a coating, like internal panels that you can't access, they still
Yeah.
drill holes for that. And then they seal the holes up with like some goop and a plastic cap.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'll probably just get it undercoated.
Torn, because you don't want your body panels rusting, because it's a pain in the ass.
What? Huh? Yeah, but just for the first year,
Yeah.
should probably be fine. So
Yeah, I might be driving the Escape of the winter because reasons. My truck probably won't make it.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, the reason the guy's selling it is because he wants to buy a Jeep because he might need to make trips to the hospital a little bit more this year, and in the winter he doesn't want to be worried about driving a 340
drive.
horsepower rear-wheel drive car
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
from
though.
Renfrew. Should I take? What would I trade? What spell would I trade? Where's my book? What spell would I trade to take disguise?
Disguise the spell?
Yeah. Because I was looking at it and I was debating it, and now I'm kind of thinking a little bit more about it.
I mean, if you have Disguise Kit.
Yeah, but like... The kit would still, I think, be better than the spell. I think.
I didn't even
sure
know
it does the same
disguise was
thing.
its own spell, to be completely honest.
Yeah, but Kyle, I'm proficient with the kit, so I get the advantage with it.
Yeah.
I get a proficiency bonus with it.
Disguise, so first level spell. Do I know my
Oh,
alphabet?
and I did mean to mention, Bard does have Polymorph as its own spell at 4th level. So, become a cow.
Moo!
I might just... Yeah, I'll
Also,
probably get...
you'd get a charisma bonus on this, right? So you wouldn't get...
Yeah, I really don't get any advantage from the disguise kit, do I? Because I already get advantage
No.
from...
You get proficiency with it, you don't get your modifier. Right?
Yeah, disguise
If
kit I
anything,
just have
it'd be like a
proficiency,
dex
but
kind of thing.
because of the actor, I get my modifier and proficiency.
Oh, does that go with it?
What?
I
No,
didn't
like-
really read Doctor.
So actor gives... If I'm disguised as something and I have to make a performance check, I get advantage on the performance check. Also,
none of this.
Because I'm proficient in performance, I'm actually expertise in performance. I also get that. So, I don't think proficiency in the disguise kit itself makes any difference. Because
Yeah.
I'm proficient in the checks that will happen anyways. Unless that works some different way. Either way, I'm proficient with this disguise kit.
That's good.
Conjure animals! I'm not taking any conjure spells, don't worry, Kyle. Every time Keelan's like, I'm gonna use conjure whatever, and Matthew just straight up takes a moment to be like, I fucking hate conjuration spells.
Yep.
So, something I'm realizing though, I'm proficient with disguise kit, but I don't have a disguise kit.
Yep, you can go buy one.
I've got you
Breaking
covered.
news says.
I have 2, Kyle.
I can steal the gold away and just do that. What do you have to?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was straight up, I was like, why would I need 2? Oh, I could probably give one away to someone in the group.
Aha!
Yeah.
And that is definitely one of the things that Tog wouldn't need. Post-retirement.
Brave soul.
You're the nephew or something. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Close enough.
Basically.
So do we know who else we're getting playing?
Yeah, that's
No
what I
idea.
was gonna ask. Do you know who's playing? Kyle? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not asking people.
Oh,
I was gonna ask Sheldon if that's alright. That's the thing, is you're the DM, which means you
Yeah.
kind of get control over, who plays and who you don't want to play with.
I don't know. Pick people who will show up every week. I don't care who it is.
how many
I
people
don't know.
do you want to play with? I should ask too.
No
Well,
more
we-
than 6.
We probably want a group of 4. I think 4 is reasonable.
4 or 5 is fine. Is actually
I think
preferable.
5 is kind of pushing it.
Well, it's literally what the thing's made for. Is
Yeah.
4 and 5.
Which, by the way, I checked on tabletop. I still have it. Everything's
Nice.
good. Everything exists.
Well, if you ask Sheldon, that's 1 or 2 more.
when do we want to do the things?
Not on days that we work.
No shit, Kyle. So like Saturdays or Sundays?
Yes.
Yeah, either.
So we work Sundays. So
Wait, you guys work Sunday?
Kind of.
Oh.
Sunday evenings.
I guess we
yes.
could do Fridays.
Fridays
people-
would
It'd
work.
have to be Friday or Saturday.
Hydro, what's your schedule like?
I'm off on Fridays, and
Okay.
we could always do things post podcast if you guys wanted. I don't know how up for that.
Sheldon's
you'd
an old
be.
man.
Oh yeah, Sheldon. Right, he has to do things a little earlier.
I'm just gonna open
Um,
with, are you free on Fridays?
Yeah. Okay. Fridays would work. Yeah.
Because if we can do Fridays, that'd be the best, because we have Fridays off.
Oh, then I have Fridays off, right? So.
Yeah.
that's
Which,
perfect.
how does that work, Kyle?
Wait, so you guys
work
don't have
Sunday night,
Sundays off, but
Thursday
you have Fridays off?
Yes, because the way the time period works, that we're
Yeah, we
working
work
for a
Sunday
time
nights to
zone,
Thursday
right?
nights.
Yeah.
No, but do we get access to the keg?
If they tap it on Thursday, then yes, which they might.
So we basically just have to, hang out at the office Friday if we want free beer. Damn.
Damn.
No. I mean, like they might. They usually tap it on Thursday.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
From what I
see.
can tell so far, anyway.
Yeah, so they have it set up for us for the Apex Thursday night.
Yeah.
And then it carries over to yep.
The dinners doesn't really happen though, which kind of sucks, dick.
What do you mean the dinners doesn't happen?
Free food.
You just order your dinner and then it's cold when you come in. What's the big deal?
For like 4 hours.
Are you 8?
We might be.
If we're 6, then it's not a big deal. If you're 8, then yeah, it's not the
Well,
best.
the thing is,
but-
even if we're 6, we have to start calls right away, and it's gonna be busy still from daytime because Cali.
Yeah, but if you're 6 o'clock, then you're coming in at like 5:30.
And just eat it then. Eat early. Yeah.
Eat before your shift. It's not a big deal.
Then I'm blind.
that is a
Very
concern.
close, Kyle.
Dude, it's not exactly the same thing, but due to where my classes and stuff are, I eat at such weird times. On Thursdays, I only eat a late lunch, early dinner kind of thing, and that's my meal.
I have a meal that day.
Yeah,
and that is it.
that's I have a meal.
I did some weird food things during college. I'll admit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I have to eat during the gaps in my classes, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You eat when you can.
yeah, so it's my eating schedule is gonna be very weird. It's
I need schedules when I got home from class.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, yeah. Kyle also doesn't eat in front of or didn't eat in front of people.
See, I got better.
Mm.
Kyle's
And by that,
making.
I mean I'm forcing myself to do it at work because it's free, so it's fine.
It's free
But,
and it would be hard to get through the day without eating something probably.
You'd
no,
be
I
surprised.
used to do 12s.
Without eating, no break.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive, dude. To be honest.
Like that wasn't a problem at all.
Okay. I mean, I respect it, but I feel like I would need some sort of break.
But then it feeds into it. I take breaks, I just wouldn't eat.
Ah, okay. Were you a smoker during this time?
Fucking right, I was.
Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot more sense then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Not saying that it takes anything away from your ability to not eat for 12, but if you're smoking, it would be a little easier.
Yeah, nicotine is a thing to help suppress hunger or some shit.
Yeah. That's why when people are oh, I quit smoking, I also gained 20 pounds.
It's mostly because of the oral fixation.
Yep.
Though. Thing is just
Because you need something so,
in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna forget about the in your mouth part, Kyle, but no, since you said it, yes, that's exactly what oral fixation means. You need something in your mouth.
That's why half the people who quit smoking go gay.
Is that true? Like,
That's a factual statistic.
yeah, I was gonna say, no, it's not true. That'd be hilarious.
Kyle's never quitting smoking.
What?
Well, if Kyle quit smoking, he'd just be super gay.
Super gay. Like, oh my god. Is that almost like Chance? I don't know.
Chance is like normal gay, I would say.
No, Chance is pretty super gay.
To be honest, like I've
Maybe it's just
met gayer.
17-year-old that's also part of it.
Oh no, that's true. You got to keep in mind he's like
Or
he might be
18 now.
18 now. I actually don't know.
Yeah, he is.
Um,
Keep track.
yeah. Okay. You need to know when he is legal.
Yep.
You know.
That way it's not as illegal if I rape him. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a little bit better now if he's 18.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you go to jail for as long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, like, don't get stabbed. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, do your best not to get stabbed. No.
Pro tip: do your best not to get stabbed.
Yeah. Like, I have life tips for you. Do your best not to get stabbed. Do your best not to get shot. Do your best not to shoot yourself.
So you're,
And
like,
that's multiple ways. I also mean with like heroin and stuff.
Yeah. So you're definitely in the wrong country.
Yeah, actually.
Trying to get shot. Trying to get stabbed. Trying to shoot yourself.
Yeah, if I wanted more like accurate to like me and my error statistics, try not to get hit by a train.
That's a thing.
Oh yeah, dude. Like my high school was number 1 for a while. Oh, wait! This brings me to my next topic. This is a really like horrible, morbid segue. But my high school, while I was there, we were the number 1 high school in the nation with the highest suicide rate.
Nice.
Yeah. And the flavor of the month was getting hit by trains.
Oh, okay. See, I thought people were just having by accident.
No,
Like,
it wasn't by accident.
how do you get hit by this giant, slow-moving, loud-ass fucking thing?
It's like it was like
Goddamn rail.
see, Kyle, what you didn't realize though is we actually had a class full of deaf people, and they went on a field trip.
They rumble. The ground.
I know, I'm kidding, Kyle.
It wouldn't even matter if you were deaf. I'm just saying.
It's like he rumbles. Actually, they're deaf and they can't feel.
Well, they weren't supposed to. Don't get too attached.
But yeah, no. So the topic I actually have written down is, what are you in the top 1% of? For me, color blindness. Actually, though.
Good job, Hydro.
Yeah. Like, it's like, yeah, no, but like on a serious note, I totally am in the top 1% of color blindness, because not many people are as colorblind as me, and I do not say that braggingly. I would.
Does master racing count? Okay, I don't know.
Mm,
Mostly Aryan.
You're definitely not in the top.
I don't think 1%. There's a lot of
I'm
hairy.
mostly airy.
I meant of all the world, right? Because it's like 7 billion people. You got all the Aryans. There's clearly Aryans in like the 1%, right? So it's like, but I'm like mostly one of them. Does that count as being?
Maybe.
I would say that you are close to the top 1% of having metal rods in your leg. No? Yeah?
Maybe.
I mean, I'd say you're pretty good at it.
I mean, there's like 7 million other people that probably have that.
I mean, that still puts you tied with them,
For me to be in
right?
the top 1%, for me to be in the 1% of the world, 7 million people in the world, only 7 million.
Yeah.
Have to have also metal in their leg.
Oh my God, Norm Kelly's the best.
That's probably fine.
How about, I don't know if this is true. Like, when I was thinking of this topic, I'm like, is Chris in the top 1% of, like, Linux users?
No.
No?
What do you mean top 1%?
I don't know. Top 1%
Like,
means like you're.
You mean like Linux users as a whole, or like
Yeah.
like just by being a Linux user be as 1%, or just like
No,
what do you mean?
like of Linux users.
In terms of gaming, Linux now has more than 1% market share.
Okay.
So no.
But by when I say by top 1%, it means like you're in the top 1% of people that are good at it, right? Or like you're the best.
Oh, then God no.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I believe in Chris.
But I'm an Arch user, so I'm in the top 1% of computer
Arch
people.
users, because probably 7 million people don't use Arch, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure even if you don't even consider people who don't use computers, it's still top 1%.
Yeah.
Of just computer users for Arch. So yeah.
Works.
Sure, I'll take that one. I'm certainly in the top 1% for people who try and use the diabetes software on Arch.
There it is.
100%.
I'm pretty sure I'm actually like one of the only in the world.
You might be the only one.
Fun fact, it doesn't work.
Oh.
Yeah. I always like being like, yeah, I use Arch Linux. I have a Windows install. Oh, is that for games? Well, I use it for games, but it's actually for medical software. RIP.
Wait.
Stupid
So
medical software.
I'm just looking at this now. Wait, what does he mean that sprinkles are a scam?
Sprinkles are a fucking scam.
Are they really?
They have no flavor, and they ruin the texture.
I think they have a flavor though. Dude, it
And
tastes like,
sprinkle donuts are fucking tight.
It tastes like
First off,
sugar.
they have no flavor. Second off, they're just straight flavorless sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar's a
and
flavor.
Third, they're a bitch to calculate for a diabetic.
Sugar's a flavor.
Yeah, well, I mean, I understand why Chris wouldn't like them and see that
No,
they.
but like the stuff you use to adhere the sprinkles to a donut
Yeah.
is more sugary and flavorful than the goddamn sprinkles.
Exactly.
But you get
You
both.
just put that on the donut.
But you get both.
Put two
If you
layers.
have-
I don't give a fuck. Just don't put sprinkles.
But
That's
I like
right, man, you get all
sprinkles.
colors and sprinkles. And how do you like sprinkles? He doesn't even see the colors of them.
See?
It's great.
The fuck, Hydro? They're literally meant to just be visually appealing, and you don't even see the colors.
But no, it totally makes a better texture for a donut. It's
I don't
totally
know.
better.
I've always growing up. My favorite donut at Dunkin' Donuts was a double chocolate donut with sprinkles on it.
You're a shit person.
And I really
No,
like the
sprinkles
sprinkles.
are totally good
I-
for texture.
I like sprinkles.
I-
I just like the taste of them.
I don't like it in my ice cream, but I like it in my donut.
No, not ice cream.
Oh, it ruins
Yeah.
ice cream in a half.
No,
It does.
I honestly don't like a lot of things on ice cream, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Occasionally I could have gotten away with putting like a chocolate syrup or something on it if I really was feeling it, but I most of the time liked ice cream just as the plain ice cream.
What about like a cookie dough fudge blizzard?
Oh, okay. Well, Blizzard's different story because that's like a
Ice
mixed
cream.
thing already. Yeah, those are delicious, or were delicious,
they
I should say, for me.
I don't even know why there were more than one donut in my day's Twitter feed, but there was. And now I'm going to Tim Hortons after this podcast to get a donut.
Yeah.
I really wish I could have a good donut right now.
I really
Sorry,
wish I had
Heather.
that fucking gigabit Ethernet that guy was bragging about having at work. And by bragging about having, I mean said casually that he had because he thought everyone had it.
We do, okay, to be fair, we do work at a
I know,
fairly
but I'm just really
technical
sad.
place.
Because
I also want gigabit Ethernet. What are the
Like-
upload speeds on it?
It's 100.
Oh my god!
That's
Need
the
it.
Bell package anyway, apparently.
Oh,
Just gigabit by
wait,
100.
it's Bell?
Yeah. Apparently Rogers has the same one.
Oh, then I know I can't get it from Bell because every time the Bell 5 guy comes around is like, we've installed new stuff in the area. I'm like, cool, so can you get me fiber to the home now? And he's like, well, we do fiber to the box. And I'm like, oh, so you do SDSL or ADSL to my home and it's shit.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Well, no,
Yeah.
they do copper the rest of the like proper copper, not like phone line copper.
ADSL, SDSL? Is phone line.
That's what I mean. They probably don't just do ADSL, SDSL, is what I'm saying.
No, I believe for Bell's gigabit, they have to do fiber to the home.
Oh, yeah, they would. But I'm just saying, like they don't do Like they had the same thing that the fiber of the box to mine, but they'd use the proper like copper cable to come in.
Bellwood?
Yeah,
No.
we had 2 lines. Yeah,
It was a cable line.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
In Landover, yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
I saw them pull it for the neighbors, dude.
Bell doesn't use cable.
They did for our neighbors.
That's literally their claim to fame.
I don't know what the fuck they were doing then.
Because the thing with cable is you share the connection with your neighbors,
Yeah.
but with DSL you do an individual one from the node to your house. And Bell always tries to brag about how because it's an individual line to your house, you get all of the speed they offer you all the time.
Maybe you don't because of the cunt.
Whereas Rogers is just like, yeah, no, we have a connection for 10 houses. We tell the houses they're each going to get like 100 meg. So we make that line 800 meg.
Yeah.
Oh no, you might only get 100 meg, which is what we promised you.
If then they just throttle the piss out of you and then they get sued for it and they probably stop doing that maybe now. I don't know.
I don't have the problem. I get my speeds all the time. Latency sometimes not so much, but speed, yes.
Makes a lot of sense. You know, I had a few other things that I wanted to hit on tonight's podcast, but we're already an hour 20 in. So I think maybe I'll move them up to next week.
When we
Wow.
have people on the podcast.
What are the topics, Tony?
Do you actually want to go through one more?
Yeah.
Alright, we can go through one more.
I don't know.
Do we get to pick it?
Okay, let's see. Sure. We pick. Let me see which ones I'll let go through this week.
Or do you just have one that you prefer to go over?
You know, sure. I'll go with one that's been on my list for like 12 years that we haven't talked about.
12
what
years.
never fails to piss you guys off?
12 years. Well, for Chris, it's me. And
You know, only when you do fail occasionally because you're not always trying.
Does that mean he
Yeah.
fails to piss you off though?
Yeah, he occasionally fails to piss me off.
Okay, I'll give you that.
But if he tries, he never fails.
I'm pretty good at it.
And, half the time when he doesn't try, he doesn't fail.
Kyle is good at
Yeah.
tilting people when he tries. Like
I'm very
he's
good at it.
talented. Yeah.
Not always on purpose.
A lot
But
of
if he
time
does it on purpose, he succeeds.
Yeah, no, when he does use full effort, yeah, he's good. I mean, actually, that's what got him on the podcast, right? So.
Yep.
It's
A chance. Fuck you. Can't even vote, you piece of shit.
like, get them in here.
Doesn't even know who I am.
Yeah.
Just coming in there talking shit.
It was great. I enjoyed it. It was just funny because it was like out of nowhere. Things that never fail to piss me off is when people do stupid things on the road.
Oh, yep.
Like it always
Yeah.
gets to me. Like there's never a time where that doesn't piss me off. Like someone cuts you off every single time I'm angry. I've never been cut off and was like, I'm okay with this.
Okay, so last week, this is like the same day. In the morning going to work. There's a guy, like I live on whatever road, right?
Yeah.
I go and like turn left because there's a guy turning straight. There's a guy going straight, so I just like go in behind him because reasons. It's polite, and I didn't want to like go in front. He stops at every fucking side street. He's brakes. Braked at every side street.
Oh, that's so annoying.
There's like 5 of them between like in 1 kilometer. He just braked at all of them. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, it's a school zone and there's like people coming, so I can't pass you. But like,
You don't need to stop at these.
Yeah.
there's no reason. He wasn't going anywhere. He just randomly fucking braked at them all. I'm like, why? I'm just very
Stop
mad. And then-
existing!
And that was the day that we went to Next. Which, very congested traffic. I'm in a right lane. There's like double lane, like going my way.
Yeah.
I'm in the one on the right. There's a set of lights, including traffic merging from the highway onto where I am. And then there's like another set of lights like up farther.
Hmm.
And like my right lane ends after like 200 meters after the light that I'm at. Guy in front of me goes, and like he has like most of the lanes clear for him, like most of the way up. Like he's got like 100 meters clear. And then I go, and I'm like half lane in the intersection at this point. And then all of a sudden the guy in front of me stops and just puts a signal light onto the left because he wants to merge there at the end of the intersection. And I'm stuck in the intersection because he wants to merge there into the lane that's full whenever he has the whole lane that's empty.
Why?
And he can't get in because they're stopped. Like, they're literally not going anywhere, so he can't get in anyway to let me through. So I'm stuck in the middle of the intersection. The light goes red. I'm stuck there while the people like who are coming from the highway start like turning on. I'm just sitting there, like not like in the middle of like a four-way intersection. It's like a three-way. So like I was on the far right, and like the two lanes turning left could still like make it in there. It was just I was like halfway there, and I was really close. And I'm just like staring at people awkwardly, like, "Hi, I'm here," but like, yeah, I was so fucking mad.
I fucking bet, dude. Like any
Like,
thing that like when things get fucked when you're on the road, it's always anger. Like I can't help it.
Yeah.
It just immediately angry me comes out.
because it's like, yeah, I could have been like watching the light and like stopped at the stop line, and I was. The problem is, I thought that the guy in front of me would have fucking kept going. It's stopping. Like,
Of course.
like, it feels like it's my own fault, but it wasn't. Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
just bad.
I have taken to just, whether I'm in the car alone or there's a passenger, just yelling at people that do stupid things. Not out the window or anything, just
I
yelling
yell
at
my
people that do
windshield.
stupid things.
Yep. Yell at
Oh,
the windshield.
I yell at the windshield. Yep, every
And
single time.
it got to the point where my mother or my father like are driving with me as the passenger, and I'll still do like a yell and point at the person doing something stupid, and
Oh yeah, I do hand actions.
Oh, yeah.
I yell,
Full
but I
hand
will not
actions.
hit my horn.
my
Oh yeah, I never
You
honk,
don't
but I
need to
yell
do
so
this.
much. So I don't want them to know I know what
my
they're
father's, like,
doing.
looks over and nodded last time I did it.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm just like, what are you doing? Or, nice fucking signal.
Yeah. Like, thanks for signaling, jackass.
Yep.
It's like, fucking Christ.
Oh, that's why you've been braking so long. Could have told me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because it's always brake late and then turn in front of you, and you're like, I could have fucking went. Now you're stuck. It's like, I hate you.
Going to work, the number of people that will just change lanes really quickly without ever turning on their signal,
Yeah.
and I don't think it'll be as bad with a new vehicle, but I guess when they see a minivan in their rearview mirror, they don't realize that I am going a reasonable pace, and I
Yeah.
am a fairly aggressive driver. And frankly, I'm driving a 1998 minivan that if I get into a wreck, I don't care. So like, oh, I'll just cut this guy off. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. And then, yeah, the other day, like, I followed someone almost, like, they went down, Innovation and everything. They didn't signal once. For, like, switching lanes at least 3 times, in front of me twice,
Nice.
turning into the turning lane and then turning at the light.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I was not unhappy.
When I'm like pissed and like people have been like cutting me off or like going too slow around things, I'll like blink once. That's all I
Yeah.
get.
So my issue is I accidentally blink once because I think it's up to about 60-75% of the time now where if I flip my right turn signal on, it doesn't work.
Oh.
And I have to turn it off and turn it back on, and when I'm like doing a merge really quickly and it doesn't work, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just merging with no signal. I'm a horrible person.
It's like, oh, now I'm the asshole that I complain about.
Yeah, no, and I know it, and I'll like wave at anyone that lets me in and feel bad about it. I also resort if I can, if I like can have one finger on the signal arm and one hand on the steering wheel,
Yeah.
at least, I will manually flick it, just like not flick it into like the signaling position, but if I flick it up just enough, it'll signal once, and I will just manually keep tapping it as I turn.
Tick, 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 tick.
Like, yeah, just straight up. And it's funny because I'm trying to turn at the same time, so it's probably like signal
Fighting back.
light, signal
Yeah.
light, signal light, signal light, signal light, signal light, signal light, signal light, like that's the best I can do. I'm sorry, my car is shit.
It's
It's something.
still watching the pattern of the signal light. You're like, I don't understand. That's not in sync.
that doesn't make sense.
That would actually like give me so much I might have to break up the cube.
Oh god,
It's a cube while I'm driving.
Oh man.
that's
happens.
probably fine.
Start twitching, just like must press buttons.
Something that I don't know if it will never fail to piss me off, but something that so far has never failed to piss me off is talking to an Apple Watch owner about their Apple Watch.
Matt.
Yep.
Well, I bet.
Actually, that was why I thought of it, because you guys were like, bad drivers, and I was like, Civics, and I was like, Matt wants to get a Civic.
Oh, then you just like it keeps like connecting and connecting.
Well, yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I like having
He is.
conversations with him. I work with him. He seems like a great guy, but he's buying a Civic, and he has an Apple Watch, and like, those are two of my biggest nemesises.
MSI.
Nemesis.
Nemesis scum.
MSI.
MSI?
Yeah.
No, I got a gigabit graphics card. Anyways,
Okay,
yeah,
bye.
the Apple Watch people, like, and I always, like, want to have a conversation with them and be like, what led you to buy it? What else did you, like, I just want to have, like, an honest conversation, right? Like, I can have conversations with the people that bought the Galaxy Gear watches and stuff like that. People who bought other Android Wear smartwatches. People who have Pebbles. They love to, like, say, like, oh, I wasn't interested in the watch you're wearing because, like, this reason and this reason. I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Apple Watch guys, always, first off, I can straight up, like, start the conversation while doing something on my watch, and they'll assume I'm not wearing a smartwatch because it's not an Apple Watch on my wrist, therefore it can't be a smartwatch.
No.
Yep.
And then they continue with, like, oh, unlike the other ones, it does this, and I just do the feature in front of them on mine.
So it's just the type of thing where they have no idea what they're talking about.
They're clueless, but they it's not that they go like, oh, it has this feature, and I'm like, oh, actually mine has this feature. They always open with like, unlike everything else. So they're clueless, but they think they know.
They're liars.
Yeah, basically. It's like when someone comes up to your car and is like, oh, is that like the... And someone walks up to your Mustang and is like, oh, is that the one with the Hemi in it? Like, that makes literally no sense, you brainless idiot.
Don't even stop. Stop.
What the
People
heck
don't
it
say
is.
that. I choose to not believe.
Yeah,
Like,
that's...
Greg texted me last night. He said you coming, and I'm like, power stroke, I'm bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Ford guys.
I'm not actually a Ford guy, but he is, so...
I'm not actually a Ford guy, but I think I'll buy a Mustang next year.
Nah, it's the only Ford I like.
Fair.
Yeah. You don't like any other Ford?
Literally the only one. What?
I just like to ask. You don't like any other Fords? It's just Mustangs? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I've been GM through and through the entire time.
I mean,
don't know,
my
there's not
my
even
family's
really
more of
Ford other
a
than I work
GM
there.
group of people.
Yeah.
So, like, I
Yeah.
know. But,
American cars are stupid.
yeah. Oh, you're like Mark.
He's buying a...
You're buying a
No.
Charger, I know.
American
He's buying a
muscle
Prize.
icon.
I know.
Yeah.
But no, Mark and Jacob are very against any American cars. Like, I say against, but they just don't. They strongly prefer, like, cars that aren't American.
There's not a lot of stuff I don't mind about the traditional, I guess, things that people complain about, I think. I don't mind, normally.
Mm.
I don't know what the traditional things people would complain about are. It's just I've had a bad experience of working on American vehicles.
I mean, that's fair.
It's just literally just like a there's like almost no reason to it. It's always a personal reason, and it usually is like actually meaningless because you know what I mean.
Well, like,
But-
my favorite is like, oh, I hate American cars. Okay. Yeah, the Focus sucks. That literally never touched America until they were selling it.
Yeah, it's like if you're
And
gonna
you
call
hate the
American
manufacturer.
car like
I
bad,
hate
it's got to
American
be like
vehicles. I love my Toyota that's built in Toronto.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah, and
So yeah, that's why I make that joke.
I like
I feel like
see the type of. Do you know what kind of car I like? Good ones.
I like good
That's it.
vehicles,
Yeah,
which is also funny because I'm not buying one.
I like Astons.
these Aston Martins.
Yeah, they sound so beautiful.
And that's why you like the Focuses as well.
I hate Focus.
You mean
But
Focus
they look like
Eye?
Astons with the grill.
It's Foci. It's that
Oh,
Focus.
what
This is
it?
Foci.
What is it? The my favorite. I think I
That's what
brought this
pisses
up
me off
last time
about
you
the
mentioned
Focus,
Aston Martins.
Sounds so pretty.
Aren't Aston
that's
Martins also like very expensive cars too?
Very expensive
Yeah.
cars. Very expensive British cars,
Yeah.
so they don't work very well.
The
They sound very pretty.
Signet. Is that what it's called?
What?
The one you like, I think.
Oh, DBS. Or Vanquish.
No. The best Aston Martin car ever made. Let me find it.
I'm really hoping it's like a smart car.
The Vulcan. That looks fucking cool.
Oh, it's now in their past models. They only sold it for like a year or two.
Well, that's why I don't know it.
Oh no, there are many reasons why you don't know it.
But look at this fucking thing. That thing's cool as shit. Look at the Vulcan.
No, you click on that
I
Signet.
did. And
That
no,
little car.
it's disgusting. I can fuck right off.
Oh, I clicked Chris's link. I'm like, what? This little thing?
No, I just sent that.
Oh yeah, okay. Of course you like this.
Oh yeah, that
But it's not a
one's
Signet.
cool. The one Chris showed, no.
Fuck you, it's the best. It's literally a Toyota IQ
Yeah,
with an Aston Martin grill.
it's a glorified smart car.
Well, like I'm not kidding. They resold the Toyota
Yeah.
IQ with an Aston Martin front end.
Holy crap.
Like that's actually what it is. And the reason they sold it, if I recall correctly, was so that their fleet's fuel efficiency hit the marks that they needed to
Literally
hit
the
to stay a
same
company.
thing. What? Why is Aston Martin taken from Toyota?
Because they could put their front end on it, and it made their fleet's fuel economy within the levels it needed to be.
I know, but like, you know, just like think of the logic. Like, it's just like, all right, yeah, you would say like, picture the companies Aston Martin and Toyota. You're like, oh yeah, Aston Martin makes really good cars. Yeah, but Aston Martin they stole a Toyota car. What?
To be fair, I think they would be pretty cool. Looking at the engine that's in them,
Yeah.
it's a 1.33 liter, 4-cylinder. It's a 4-cylinder in that tiny little car.
1,300 horsepower in that fucking thing. Or 1,130, sorry.
What's this car called, Kyle?
That one's the Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. I might have seen this one before.
They put vented discs in the, and not that small discs.
I like the other one better. But,
The little car.
no, the Vulcan.
I know, I'm saying they put vented discs in the
Oh.
front of the little car and decent sized. I don't know. They did weird things with this. I believe, if I recall correctly, it was around $40,000 or $60,000 US for the Signet.
Which
Might
one was that?
also be why no one bought one. Oh, it's beautiful.
No.
Okay,
Is that the
Kyle.
little one you showed?
Yeah,
Ruining ass.
That was 40,000.
at least it might
Are
have
you
been more
se-
like 60.
That's what no one bought it. Okay,
Well, I'm pretty sure Austin didn't want anyone to buy it.
that's it. Yeah. They just were like, we need
Oh.
this to balance.
They do have a thing in Europe where they need to make so many vehicles that are under a certain amount of like economy or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
It's pretty
So
funny.
they do that because they're like it's efficient, and it's also a quota. So... Why they hired me?
Feels a quota.
I felt like quota. Go with that. Which one?
Kyle's cool.
Yeah, we'll just stop talking about
I'm a
that.
quota.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't have to go there.
They're like, as soon as they interviewed me, they're like, "Oh man, we can check this box out for TISM like so
Oh,
fast."
you're like, oh, yes. We've been
Fucking
looking
so
for one.
hard.
Oh, and he kind of knows what he's doing. Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, maybe
He's better than most of the other people we brought in.
that's fair.
Yeah, see, yeah. And we can check a box. Aw, he's hired.
Chris, if we checked days, we totally would have both got it. By the way,
Oh, I know, 100%. Easy.
because like other Chris and Deanna got it, and like whatever other people, like we would have shit on them.
I'm actually kind of surprised that like before we went in, we didn't have like Khalid going. Yeah, nope. You guys are on days. Fight me.
I think it was because we didn't select it first.
Yeah, no.
If we had selected it first, like we would have got it anyway.
If he had more say, we would have gotten it.
Did you guys want to work days? Or?
No. Well,
Not particularly.
I don't mind working the time, and we work Americas, which means you talk to English-speaking customers.
Yeah.
What
there's
is
bonuses, right?
Okay, so what are the options like hours wise for you?
Basically early morning, so like 3 or
4
4
to
a.m.
12?
start
Oh,
till like 11 or noon. Days, which is normally a either 10 a.m. to noon start
what time end?
till 6 to 8,
Okay.
and then 6 to 8 o'clock start with a 2 to 4 a.m. finish.
Which one do you guys in?
The last one,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
which also gets 15% more monies.
Oh, this is
And the morning is 10%.
okay.
So the main reason I actually got the mornings, but I found someone to swap with
Yeah.
for the nights, because
Just so you can work with me because he loves me. Tell you it wasn't for
yeah,
5%
totally that,
money.
and
yeah.
not the 5% more money.
Yeah.
It was
it's
because
not
Kyle. Yay, Kyle.
Yay.
So when I'm saying how much I make, do I include that percentage now?
I will.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I am.
I will. I already do.
Oh, I have a hopefully. So, I hope that I can get through. Well, I hope the car passes safety, but I hope I can get through the whole transfer and buying it this week. I have a
Is the
family
engine
reunion
light
next
on?
week.
Engine light's not on, then it'll pass the E-test that you need as well.
No, you don't need an e-test anymore.
What? Why?
You still need the e-tests, like in terms of like the regular e-tests, but
Yeah.
if it's up to a regular e-test, you don't need an extra e-test to sell it.
Oh, thank fuck. Because that was dumb, honestly.
So like, yeah, no, it's fine to not have to pass an e-test.
So he did it like last year or this year or something?
I don't even. Does Renfrew have to do e-tests?
Yeah. Wait, you live in Renfrew?
No. But like, if he transfers it to me, then I just have to get it e-tested in like a year.
Oh, you will. No, you'll have to get transferred on your right away. Or to get your
User
sticker
User
anyway.
joined your channel.
To get your
Yeah,
sticker,
no.
you have to have it
So
e-tested.
it's at least it's got rego for I think like 3 months or more.
Okay, yeah, to get your sticker, you have to get it
Nick,
e-tested.
to let you know,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
at the
so-
very tail end of the podcast, by the way.
Because he doesn't have to in Renfrew. Right?
Yeah, so I
You'll
only
pass
need to get
as
it
long as
for
you
the
do
next
that.
registration, Kyle. That's
Yeah.
just it. Which I would have had to anyways.
Yeah, you'll pass as long as your thing isn't on.
Oh no, I know exactly. My van has passed
Yeah.
with the leaking catalytic converter.
Yep. They're super passive with the older
I
vehicles.
have the little thing that you plug in and check if the system's running. Because my Bluetooth thing does that. So it's like, okay, I passed
You
the
have
test.
the, you have the event. You already know. That's awesome. Well, I will step in. Nick, I know you did just join, but I am going to end the podcast now.
Goodbye.
Get fucked.
Sorry. Well, before we go, how was your thing? Your Good Wars thing? Talk about that.
People died a lot, which was expected, and the people that I was monitoring, I could have sworn was going to get last because they fell behind really early on.
Yeah.
And then they were neck and neck with first place on the last map, and I was like, how the hell did that happen?
Oh, the comeback of the century.
Oh, the comeback of the century, but they got second.
Well, I mean, from last to second's not bad.
The thing was that the very last map is Death Central. Probably 80% of the deaths were in the final 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
That must have sucked. It's like I'm so close to dead.
Yeah. A bunch of unblockable AoEs. Everyone had to deal with it.
Oh no. You know, sounds like it was a good time though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm glad to hear, man. Well, glad we got to talk about that real fast, because I'm going to end this little podcast. So
Rude
this,
boy.
Kyle, we're an hour and 46 in, bud.
You're right, I need this one.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't want to go 3 hours?
Not tonight.
I need a donut.
Not tonight, yeah.
donut.
Alright, I will end this podcast. Thank you all for being on. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to hit this end record button. This has been episode 192. Bye! I mean, 168. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
My